So I'm back here today, and like I promised, I am going to share with you my 2015 beauty, hair, skincare, and nail favorites. I almost said 2014 favorites. 2015 favorites. And I have a lot of things. I'm looking over at my little pile of stuff right here next to me, and since there's so much, we're not even going to bother with an intro, and I'm just going to get right into showing you guys the products. The first thing I want to mention is the Suave dry shampoo. I don't think it has any other name. This is what the bottle looks like. I really love this stuff because it reminds me a lot of the Oscar Blondie, I think it's called the Dry Volumizing Spray. It's essentially just a dry shampoo. It comes in that brown bottle. I had a really hard time finding that, so I started looking for drugstore alternatives, and I found this. This smells great. Again, it's from the drugstore, so it's super affordable. It smells like grapefruit, which I love the smell of that. And 3, it does a really great job of absorbing all the oil, so my hair won't look greasy, and it doesn't leave any of that white residue or like white powder in your hair. I have a hairspray. It's the TRESemmé Perfectly Undone Ultra Brushable Hold Hairspray. It says all day hold for natural movement. This is what the bottle looks like. Again, this is from the drugstore, so it's at a really good price. I don't like hairspray that leaves your hair really like, I guess, crunchy looking or crispy looking. I don't know how else to describe it. I want to be able to, if I put hairspray in my hair when I'm curling it, or like I have it today, I braided it so it would be a little wavy. I want to still be able to touch my hair and run my fingers through my hair and not have that crunchy feeling. I'm sure you all know what I'm talking about, but this obviously does not do that. It says ultra brushable hold. It's a really great hairspray. I really recommend it if you are looking for that type of hairspray where you can still run your fingers through your hair, kind of move about, you know what I mean. So the last thing I have is this Paul Mitchell Hot Off the Press Thermal Protection Hairspray. It comes like this. I get this at Ulta. I primarily only use this when I'm curling my hair. I just will spray it kind of on the top layer and then on the bottom layer of curls that I'm going to do, and that's all I need. This plus that TRESemmé hairspray definitely helps hold my curls all day long. Moving on to skincare, I'm pretty sure I've mentioned it in a previous video, or if I haven't and you don't know, I struggled a lot with my eczema this year. I had a really bad year with eczema breakouts, and it was just not a good year for my skin. But I did have some products that, when my skin wasn't so awful, or if it was, you know, on the mend, that really helped me a lot. The first one is this Clinique Moisture Surge Extended Thirst Relief. It just comes in this little tub. It's a gel-like formula, which makes it very light, but it's still really moisturizing. I just use this all over my face, and I think it's a really great face moisturizer. This is the lotion I use. It's the Kate Somerville Eczema Therapy Cream. This is pretty pricey. I think this retails for $48, which is a lot to spend on a lotion. 4 fluid ounces, which to me when I first bought it didn't seem like enough, but you don't need a lot to cover your body because it's so thick and so moisturizing. If you have eczema, I would highly recommend this. Next in skincare, I have my holy grail makeup removers. The first is this Simple Cleansing Micellar Water, and then next one is the Simple Cleansing Facial Wipes. I absolutely love this stuff. I've been using these for so long now. This is my go-to for when I'm traveling, when I just need to quickly take off my makeup at night, when I'm too tired to do it. And then this one I actually really like using. I will put this on a cotton pad and just wipe my entire face with it. It's really great for around your eyes. Actually, both of these are great if you're going to use them on your eyes to take off any kind of waterproof mascara, waterproof makeup. I never find that my eyes are irritated by this, which is a great thing. The first nail product I wanted to mention is this Orly Bonder Base Coat. It just looks like this. You can get this at the drugstore, Ulta, Sally's, Harmon's, places like that. I've noticed that since I've been using this as a base coat for my nail polish, it's definitely helped them stay on longer. This is the Out the Door Fast Drying Top Coat for Nails. This is what it looks like, and I like this better because I found with Seche Vite that when I got halfway through the bottle, it would be very thick and very gummy, and I had a hard time applying it to my nails, just getting it out of the bottle itself, and this does not do that. I think if you're looking for an alternative, or what I think something better than Seche Vite, I would definitely try this out. I think this is really underrated. As far as nail polish colors go, I had a really hard time picking this because I wanted to find a color that I use all year, or at least half the year, and I'm very seasonal with my color selections in terms of nail polish, so it was a little difficult for me. But I did find this one because this one for me is the perfect nude color. I absolutely love it. It's Essie's Cocktail and Coconuts. This is what it looks like. It does have some shimmer in it. I don't know if you'll be able to tell really. So when you have it on your nails, you can't tell. But yes, I absolutely love this color. This for me is the perfect nude, great go-to shade. And last for nails is this Envi Salon Professional Nail Enamel Dryer. I've mentioned this in a previous monthly favorites video, but this is really great. You often see things like this at nail salons, and I used to think they were kind of gimmicky, but I am someone who paints my nails often really late at night, and then I'll get into bed and my nails will be completely ruined in the morning. So I bought this, just wanted to try it out, but it actually works really well. What I'll do is I'll finish painting my nails, put on my top coat, and then I'll wait a minute and spray this on all 10 fingers, and then I'll wait another minute to 2 minutes, and then I'll spray it again, and then I'll wait another minute to 2 minutes, and then spray it 1/3 last time. Don't ask me why I do 3 times. I just feel like that works the best. So finally, we've gotten to the makeup portion of my 2015 favorites, and there are a lot. First thing I want to mention are the Z palettes. This is one that I have filled with Makeup Geek shadows, but I have 2 of these 2 small ones, and they are so great. It's great to conserve some space in your makeup drawers, because I had a ton of palettes and I was able to just pot some things and put the things that I really loved and used the most into one Z palette. So talking specifically about the shadows that I have in this palette, these are my 9 Makeup Geek eyeshadows. I have been loving these. I know it doesn't look like I've used them, but I promise I have. I think they're such great quality, such high quality, and so pigmented for the price you pay for these. I think they're about $5 or $6 a piece, I'm pretty sure. I just love the way they look and the way they apply. My favorites are Peach Smoothie, this one right here. This is Creme Brulee, my other favorite, and then this bottom one, not bottom one, but the one right here in the middle row, that is Cosmopolitan. In terms of high-end shadows that I really love this year, I have to mention Makeup Forever. I had never tried any of their shadows until I purchased a set that they released in collaboration with 50 Shades of Grey. These shadows aren't limited edition or anything. They're full-size versions of shadows that are in their permanent collection and everything, except for this shade right here, this gray shade that's partially been covered by my hand. Did not come in that set. I put it in there myself. These are so great, so pigmented. I loved them so much that I went out and bought that gray shade, plus if I can open up this one, these 3 shadows right here. I actually have been using these 3 a lot recently for just a really easy, natural, everyday look. As you can see, it's super neutral, but it really works for me, and I think everyone should try Makeup Forever. I know they're a little bit pricier, but if you buy a set of 3, I think you get this case for, like this trio case, for $1. And the size of these compared to Makeup Forever, or Makeup Geek, do you see that? It's essentially like, I think, double the size. They're huge. So moving on to eyeliner, I don't have a liquid eyeliner or gel liner that I really like this year, but I did have a pencil, and this is the Marc Jacobs Highliner Gel Crayon, and I have it in the shade Blacquer, like lacquer, the word lacquer with a B, so Blacquer. It just looks like this, and it's a retractable, because we all know I hate sharpening things. You just have to twist the bottom up and it comes up like that. I wanted to get this in more shades, but Sephora has been sold out of this for a really long time, and I don't know why. I really hope they're not discontinuing this, because I really love this formula. It is pricier. Obviously, it is Marc Jacobs Beauty, but I think this is one of the best eyeliners out on the market. Never smudges on me, and I have a really hard time with that. It's very hard for me to find a pencil type of liner that will not smudge. In terms of mascara, I have loved two this year, and technically they're both the same one. They're both from L'Oreal. They're the same line, I guess. It's the Voluminous Butterfly. This is just the regular version. And then this one is the more intense. I'm wearing this one on my eyes right now. I don't know, I don't think you can tell as much as when I am wearing false lashes, but I like these because it does, it keeps my lashes really separated but still really full and still really natural looking, and it does make them appear a lot longer. So I don't really have a favorite eyebrow pencil to mention for you guys, but I will mention this L'Oreal Brow Stylist Plumper Brow Gel Mascara. I have it in the shade medium to dark, and I actually also have the clear version, and I use this to set my eyebrows after I have filled them in. But I think this does a much better version than any other one I've tried. I think it's better than the Maybelline Great Lash that people use, the clear version. I think it's better than the Benefit Gimme Brow. I've mentioned a Clinique one. I think this is still better than that. This one doesn't apply too much product. It just gives the right amount. It doesn't make my eyebrows feel like really crispy and hard, and it still keeps them in place all day long. So next would be concealers, and I have two to mention. They're both from Maybelline. The first one is this Instant Age Rewind Eraser. This has been one of my favorites for so long now, and I just like it because it's really easy to apply, and it doesn't dry out my under eye area, especially when I have eczema. Sometimes my under eye, like right here underneath my eye, can be a little bit dry, and this actually I find to be really lightweight and isn't too heavy. It doesn't crease, which is really nice. The second one I find is very comparable to the NARS Radiant Creamy Concealer. It's the Maybelline Fit Me. I use it in the shade Sand. I love this. This is a little bit heavier in coverage than the Instant Age Rewind. This is actually what I'm wearing right now underneath my eyes. I like them both, but this one definitely covers up a bit more since it's heavier, but it still doesn't crease. I still like the finish it gives. And then for my setting powder, pretty much what I use underneath my eyes, and then sometimes in my T-zone if I feel like I'm super shiny. It's the Rimmel Matte or Stay Matte pressed powder. I just have it in the shade Transparent, and I've hit pan on this finally. It took me forever because it's a very large pan, but I really like this. I also really love the smell of this. It smells like lotion plus sunscreen. I think it smells great, and it also is a really nice drugstore alternative, I think, for high-end setting powder. Next, for bronzer and what I have used as a bronzer and sometimes a contour powder, it is the NARS bronzer in Laguna. I have also hit pan on this, which I am so excited about because it took me a very long time to hit pan on this product. For me, this is just the perfect bronzing powder. I think it looks great on pretty much fair to medium skin tones. I also think it works really well as a contour powder, even though there is a little bit of shimmer on it, or in it, but when you put this on your face, you can't really tell so much. In terms of blushes, I just wanted to mention overall as a brand, I think NARS makes great blushes. They are so pigmented. I know they're a little bit pricier, but it's so worth your money because the pigmentation and color payoff you get is just insane. Sometimes they're so pigmented that you can definitely apply too much if you're not careful. In terms of highlighter, I put purchasing this one off for a really long time, and then I shattered the one I had been using and decided then was as good a time as any to buy it. The Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector in the shade Opal. I think we all know what it looks like. This is super popular. I really like this. It's really nice to apply, super easy to apply. You just need a little bit of this though. So I just use a fan brush and a really light hand to put some on my cheek. So in terms of lip liners, we all know, because I've mentioned it in this video, I've mentioned it in my past videos, I hate sharpening things, and it's very hard to find a good quality retractable lip liner. But the ones I have been using for pretty much all year is the Revlon Color Stay Lip Liner. I have it in rose, red, and mauve. These are so great, and because they're from the drugstore, they're really affordable. They're really creamy and really pigmented. Oh my gosh, these are so pigmented, especially this red one. I mean, you could wear this one on its own with like a clear lip gloss on top of it and you would be set. And the last thing I wanted to mention is this Urban Decay Chill Makeup Setting Spray. It takes me a very long time to go through this because I just do maybe 2 or 3 spritzes on my face. I know a lot of people talk about the All-Nighter setting spray or the L'Oreal Infallible setting spray, but I think this one is the best Urban Decay one and the best makeup setting spray out there. I like this because with a lot of other setting sprays, and I have used the All-Nighter, I often use it when I travel because this doesn't come in a travel size version. Urban Decay, I wish you would make this in a travel size version. But what happens with the All-Nighter is that my skin, after I've sprayed it on my face, my skin feels very tight. It's like it tightens up. I don't know why. I don't know if it's because this one says it's cooling and hydrating and it doesn't feel like that on my face. But with others, I just get that feeling, and this one doesn't. It's never done that for me. It really does help my makeup last all day. I hope you guys really like this video. I have never done a video like this before where I have included so many things into a favorites video. I know there were a lot of products for you guys to watch. There was a lot for me to film. So many things to get through, but I do hope you guys liked it and stuck around this long. And I hope you guys had a really happy holidays and will have a great new year, a great, happy, and safe new year. And I will see you all next week in January 2016. Bye, guys.